What's up, guys? And first of all, I want to start by saying, those of you who don't like this flavor of chips, yeah, I'm speaking to some specific people.
They know themselves.
They know themselves. I used to watch this video all the time. If you don't like this flavor of chips,
say about what?
Wait, I'm coming. Just something dramatic. What now? I'm coming. 1 minute.
Oh my god, no, dude.
If you don't like this flavor, this is your taste buds. This is everything that's in your taste buds. Everything like this and what is inside is your taste buds.
That's what he said. Well, I still love you guys, man.
Oh my goodness.
So what are we talking about today?
It's a compilation of talks. I will just say I feel like it's a compilation of talks.
Right.
Wow, I look darker. Jesus Christ.
I didn't know that before.
So that's by the way. So if you don't like this flavor of this
I mean,
chip,
it's so bad. It's just there. I know it has this aftertaste, right? That people don't like. And I guess it's
basically they don't like good things. Anyway, we're just wow, I'm going to have issues after this video.
Yep. Yeah, you are.
All right, so in in today's video, we would have we want to make a compilation of topics that, or we'll talk about a series of stuff that has been on our minds for some time. I think we were even discussing about it yesterday morning, and we felt like this is something we can also share with you guys, and so that you guys will let us know what you think. But before we move into the video, don't forget to like,
Subscribe,
smash the thing, yeah. I want to watch too much speaking. But yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so that I can get so I was so excited and midway I just ran out of battery.
Let me help you. Let me help you. Sorry, bro. You did your best.
It wasn't good enough. All right.
So he was trying to say there's a button there.
Yeah.
There's a bell icon. So when you why am I telling you guys like you don't know what I'm talking about?
You know what to do with YouTube. Do it.
Hit that notification. Sorry. Bro, it's a new table. Chill.
Sorry.
I want my deposit back. All right. So yeah, hit the bell icon so you guys will get notified when we
Post
upload.
small videos.
Yeah, you be the
Post
first.
small videos.
First to comment, first to watch, you know, all this good stuff. Yeah.
I'm speaking another language.
I know, that's why I didn't bother, you know.
All right, so in today's video, we are first going to give our 2 cents on some things that are now mainstream and modern today and are widely accepted, and why particularly we would not subscribe to some of these things.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I mean, some of them are actual serious philosophical debates that have been ongoing for a while. But then this is just us sharing. You know, we said our channel is about every and anything. We just gave commentary on whatsoever. So, the first thing I think that is quite. I mean, for me, I don't really agree with when people speak about it for the longest time is believing your truth.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
What?
You know, as you said that thing, like I just had this rush of plenty things that have happened,
Yeah.
and they all happened because people were believing in their truth, and it's like, what? Like, this is fundamentally wrong. This is morally wrong, and then you're like, oh, it's my truth. I don't care. Like, this is what I feel. I'm like, what?
As much as the idea behind it, to say the modern idea behind it is quite. I mean, I wouldn't say it's not understandable in a sense, but it has gotten to a point where people use it as an excuse for bad behavior, and they are believing in their truth.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? And that's the main problem. Now, where the debate comes in philosophically is the fact that people believing in your truth basically is saying relative truths. So everybody should believe in their own truth.
thing, yeah.
But why we can't have that in a sense? If we want to look at it into the smaller details, it can work. But then once we start to go in a broader grand scheme, it starts to lose its value or its hold in a sense. Because now this is the thing: if we all will believe in our truths or our we all have our own sense of morality, the world is going to be filled with chaos.
True.
In a sense, it's going to be filled with serious chaos. And now I'm going to make a very strong statement that, of course, people will want to attack. But if we were all supposed to believe in our truth, and that was the correct thing to do, then Hitler was not wrong.
Technically speaking.
Because he was.
Because that was his truth. That was. Why are you laughing?
I know. Yeah.
I mean, that was his truth, man. I hope this video doesn't get demonetized, but
or people get what we're saying wrongly.
Yeah, I mean, we just try to understand the points we're trying to make here. I mean, technically speaking, those guys who did those things in the past based on I'm doing the right thing for my people, I'm doing the right thing for my country, like, then that means
so with
that was their right to what they did, right?
Yeah,
what they're doing was right. Like, if you're saying, because that was their truth.
They were living and believing.
It wasn't
in their
the truth, it was their truth. So
from that idea, we can actually break it down to many other things. But that's one of the greatest, like, philosophical counter arguments for believing in your own truth. Is just to show people that we have to have objective sets of values collectively for the world to actually move forward or progress. We can't all keep believing their truth. And why may I have a problem with that believing in your truth thing is the fact that it starts to get to a point, like I said, people excuse their bad behavior. Honestly, you have to, honestly, I'm not British. But the truth is that the more we keep going towards that postmodern idea of, believing your truth and that ideology, we start to see how everything flies, sorry. Anybody can do whatever they want to do, and it's now, this is my truth. People now start to gear towards self-centeredness in a sense. Then another thing that we can just segue right into it starts becoming more about self-love. And as much as the idea of self-love is prominent, I would not necessarily subscribe to self-love in a sense. People would always mistake selfishness and call it self-love. They are two different things. And the idea of self-love, I don't think we need to put self in front of it. It's already okay by itself. We don't need to. I don't know. Anyways, if you have any,
I would say I haven't really thought about it, so I don't really have like
a strong
argument against that. But you would hear some people saying, okay, self-love first. You need to like work on yourself first. I guess I'm saying two different things, but I guess self-love is different from what I'm about to say now. And what I'm saying is, some people think that, okay, before you can, you need to work on yourself first. You need to be happy first. You need to know how to. You need to know how to be happy on your own first. You need to work on yourself mentally before you can, go out to the society and try to help another person, because like they say, charity begins at home. So if your home is still like dirty, if you're still dirty inside, how can you try to clean the environment and whatever? So I feel like that's where the self-love thing comes in, or I think I'm misunderstanding it.
No,
I don't know.
it's a good argument that many people also like will use, particularly. And some of these ideas, my major criticism for them is not just on the surface level. They make a lot of sense. On the surface level,
right.
they make a lot of sense. I mean, you should love yourself.
Right, yeah.
But then the more you now start diving deep into
it,
you
gets
start
to that selfish.
You start to see that people are just genuinely trying to be selfish, and I'm not even trying to excuse myself personally.
I get what you're saying now.
Because me too, I have moments where I do a lot of shitty things in the guise of self-love.
Yeah.
Now, why I fight that idea of self-love is this: there's something called behavioral contagion. I first heard it from Josh Radnor, the cast of the guy that played Ted in How I Met Your Mother. So he was giving this speech about I mean, this may not make sense to you, but just let me try. So he was giving this speech about how he was driving home.
Yeah.
He was driving home one time. He had a few drinks in him, but he wasn't drunk. And then the cops pulled him over, but like he was very much okay. Like just maybe one cocktail or so, so he was cool. So they let him go. But he imagines the headlines the next day and how, if anything had gone wrong, how he would have been in the news.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So that little
it would have
action,
been like a totally different
scenario if he was drunk or something. Now, he had a lot of people that were following him.
Yeah.
He had a lot of influence.
Yeah.
All this kind of stuff. So the idea, you can Google the meaning of behavioral contagion. The idea is that we humans are built for society. We are not built for self. We are built to function as a group, in a sense. And what I do affects you.
Other people. Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So that's why they believe in your own truth. They all boil down to that same idea of selfishness.
I think I understand what.
Because at the end of the day, as little as you going late for work for 1 minute affects something someone else is doing.
I literally, I can't remember where I saw this, but it was, I'm paraphrasing, it was you leaving your house 1 minute later than you were supposed to can drastically affect someone else's life.
A whole lot.
And I just thought about it, I'm like, it's like
positively or negatively, and that's the thing.
Yeah. It's crazy when you think deeply about it. It's like, okay, and there are like many instances where I was supposed to go meet someone at a particular time and something just delayed me, right? And because of that delay, I discovered something greater, something good. And I'm like, wait, so and I was angry at the delay, I was furious, I was frustrated, dude, I need to go. And then this other thing happened. I'm like, okay, wait, so if I left at the time when I was supposed to leave, I wouldn't have, encountered this great thing that happened to me. So it's just crazy. Like when you really think about it, I don't know if you guys really, and it's something that we cannot really control. We don't have control over. It's like time.
Yeah.
Right. Like you don't have control over it. Like it's crazy, man. Like when I saw that line that the person said about leaving your house 1 minute, I just started thinking about different things that have happened because of time. Maybe I was delayed, or something that just happened differently than usual, and how it led to something good, sometimes something bad, but then one way or the other, something good came out from that bad. It's just crazy when you think about it.
The major thing, and that's true. But the major thing is that our lives, what we do, even the little things we do, affects other somebody. People, it can be negative, like, it can be positive.
You don't know, like, bro, like even like meeting someone on the road and just smiling at the person, like it might seem weird, but you don't know, that person might have just had like a very terrible day and is just wondering how he's gonna just go and drink himself to death. That's terrible.
Bro, this went morbid real quick.
But you
Yeah, I
get
get
what I'm trying to say. Like, it's just the little things matter. Little good things, of course, not the bad things. Because you don't know how you can change someone's life, basically.
And that's why I was talking about the whole idea of self-love, and it gets to that point where people now start to, I want to love myself first. And that thing that I don't agree with is placing. Is most of these things are very modern things, and they on the surface they make sense. Another thing is finding, like, I'm just trying to be happy. Trying to place happiness over value or what is right. That's wrong. I don't think people should, when people say I just want to be happy, and the thing is, I'm not excusing myself, I've said it before, but when people just say I just want to be happy, you know, happiness is very fleeting. It's something that I would not tie my life to. At the same time, if we want to link all these things together, we see that from the beginning, believing your own truth, self-love, finding your happiness, like trying to, at the end of the day, it starts to revolve around you as a person. You. What?
Bro, you get lonely, self.
You are not living in a world in your own. Everything starts revolving around you, and that's the problem. And that's where my own issue comes in.
I get you. Man.
That's why I would not necessarily agree with most of these postmodern ideas, or I would call them postmodern ideas.
Well, the postmodern ideas, they've not really like helped the society in any way. Like, that's like a different topic on its own. If you want to go into what the postmodernists have done to the society, it's another like topic on its own.
Of course, we appreciate some of the things they brought about, but then anyway,
like what?
Our video. I don't know how we got so deep so quickly.
We're drifting off from the main idea.
And another thing, yes, woo. Sorry. This video is a little bit of the downer. It's like too serious. It's not our style. We're too. Alright. Another thing that I really thought about when I was thinking about this topic and everything that we're going to talk about is the idea of representation. You know,
bro, that's a topic.
No, it's just something a little out of it. Is how we really want, and this is, I want more representation for people of all spheres of life.
That's a different topic.
Wait, no, I'm getting somewhere. I want representation for people of all spheres of life. It is important for us to recognize that the more we see people on TV and all that, and we're able to relate to them, it gives us this certain sense that we could achieve some of these things. That is true. Now, however, let us not use that as a means to forget that we are also in the place of influence. That's really important. That's another thing. So as much as we want to cry out for representation on TV, we too are representations in a sense. We too are. So how are you using your small
people
looking up to us?
Yeah.
So how are you using that your small sphere of influence? You have 500 Instagram followers. That is your reach.
Yeah.
So how are you impacting that reach? How are those people that you are able to reach? What is your impact in their own life? How can they like see you, and what would they gain from you? As much as all those celebrities on TV, like, yes, we see their lives, we're able to see them, but now the world has gradually moved, and it's still moving away from mainstream media to social media. And social media is free for everyone. So we even now have, before people were struggling to enter mainstream media, but now most people just go to social media and then they become popular there, and then mainstream media starts coming after these people naturally. True. So the point now is, in your sphere of influence, how are you representing the people that are looking up to you? What is your sphere of, how are you impacting their lives positively? So if you notice, I guess today we're just talking about self-centeredness, selfishness, and just being more aware of something like that.
So in as much as we're looking at how we are impacting like other people's lives, you know, the people that are looking up to us and all of that, we should also like be careful of the people we are looking up to.
Oh my goodness, bro.
You get what I mean, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's really very, very important. It's very important. Like, you need to be careful of who you're looking up to and what you're learning from them, and placing people on a pedestal. I mean, that's on you. So if they disappoint, to be honest, like, I think I've just accepted that. Right, if I place anyone in a certain place and I just look at it, okay, this person is here, he can never fall, he can never.
That's a trap.
You know, I mean, it's good in a sense, but when the person disappoints, that's on you. Like, you be the one to feel the pain and everything, right? So it's just something, you know, we should just be careful about. And again, the things we feed on social media, like the things we watch or listen to, I mean, it's 2020, there's just like so many things out there.
Alrighty. What? Oh man, I feel like this video got too serious.
Yeah,
you guys are not used to.
Yeah, but we just.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it's just. You said it's just something like, you know, you've been thinking about. We talked about it yesterday,
Yeah,
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, just something to think about. Yeah.
Honestly, I would say I would want to say live your life, but it's not yours in a sense.
At the end of the day, man, we all need each other. That there's nothing like I can do it on my own.
No man is an island, bro.
At all, man. Like, I get it sounds good to be an independent person, you know, taking care of yourself, doing everything.
Nobody's 100% independent.
Bro, exactly.
Nobody's 100%.
You need someone in your life, like,
in fact,
even if you don't know, like, someone somewhere is pulling strings for you so that something can work out for you, and you don't know. You'll be thinking, I'm doing it myself, you know. But someone somewhere is actually like probably even just praying for you, or, you know, pulling strings for you somewhere.
Let me not go a little philosophical on this philosophical
So
terms.
when I hear people say, oh, I can do it alone, I'm a strong, independent man or woman, bro, I just look at you, I'm like, okay. That's your truth.
Bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like this is a good place to end this video.
Yeah.
I guess we're still thinking of what we'll name the video, but I'm sure when the video comes out, you'll see
the title. Yeah.
And from our next videos, we'll go back to
chilling,
playing around.
Oh yeah, we'll probably invite some people over.
Yeah, we would probably start having people on our channel now that we actually have a bigger space.
Yeah, like at a table.
Yeah, you know, like, I mean, official now.
Like stand to some of our videos, but man, I prefer sitting down.
Bro, it's so comfy.
Relaxing, right?
Wow.
The only thing I miss about standing, those times when we laugh and then we just
like that, Mama, do you appreciate? I mean, it's cool. Yeah. Boom.
Alright, so let us know what you guys think about, you know, representation, your truth, my truth, and
our truth. Yeah, the truth.
You know, reading comments just to see what people think. No, I'm not saying anything. I'm not going into that. Someone just said, look, guys, at the end of the day, right, there is your truth, there is my truth, and there is the truth. And I was like, But that's something.
Chimobi's out here poking some holes.
I'm not poking.
You're poking the hornet's nest. Okay.
Someone said that to me one time. That time I posted that white privilege doesn't exist. Sorry. And then she was like,
if this is and this is okay. All right.
You guys, I'm sorry, but you won't get the joke. You won't get the joke. It's a very dark joke. Very dark. Some people might find it offensive.
Oh, a lot of people will find it offensive, bro.
But we're not about that life, man. It's funny. Oh my god. You know, I was like, okay, he's going somewhere. And then he like, and this is, I was like, and then he did, I was like, oh my god.
I'm sure many people understand what we're doing right now.
Yeah, you probably saw it on my status.
You can pick it up.
If you're
So funny though.
So yeah, that's it. We will see you guys next time.
Boom.
Stay safe out there, folks. We got a pandemic in our hands, folks. Take your mask out, folks. Always wear your mask, folks. Don't touch people, folks. If you touch people, you're gonna get the corona, folks. You don't wanna get the corona. You don't wanna get the corona. If you get the corona, you're gonna fall sick, folks. You get me?
Oh my god.
Yeah. It's a big world out there. There are people, there are boys, there are men, there are males, females, there are dogs and cats and free-spirited people.